have indeed made the Quran easy to understand and remember. Then is there any that will receive admonition?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. Class, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, we are going to start our fifth lesson, and I would like to introduce to you a few adverbs. Like prepositions, adverbs in Arabic are used for genitive case. They are the agents for the genitive case. Let us first of all try to recognize few adverbs. Let me demonstrate to you. Qabl, qabl, before. Qabl, before. Let us put here ba'd, ba'd, after. Ba'd, after. Taht, under. Taht, under. Fawq, fawq, above. Fawq, above. Khalf, behind. Khalf, behind. Amam, in front. Amam, in front. And bain, between. Bain, between. Let us identify them. After, ba'd. After, ba'd. Under,
Taht,
taht. Above,
fawq,
fawq. Above, fawq. Behind,
khalf,
khalf. Behind, khalf. In front, amam. In front, amam. And between, bain. Taht, under. Under, khalf.
behind,
Behind. Amam, in front. Amam, in front. Bain,
between,
between. Ba'd, after. Qabl, before. Fawq, above. Under, taht. Before, qabl. After, ba'd. Between, bain. Bain. Now all these in Arabic are regarded as adverbs. When they appear before the noun, then they change the case of the noun into genitive. It means the noun will accept kasra. Fine. If I have to say, for example, qabla as-salati, means what? Before the prayer. Ba'da as-salati, after the prayer. Fine. Now if we turn to this, our unit 19, and if you could kindly read number 1.
السماء فوق الأرض والأرض تحت السماء.
السماء فوق الأرض والأرض تحت السماء. The sky is above the earth and the earth is below the sky.
نزل الإنجيل قبل القرآن ونزل القرآن بعد الإنجيل.
نزل الإنجيل قبل القرآن. Nazala, to descend. The gospel descended before the Qur'an, and the Qur'an descended after the Gospel. So please note, قبل القرآن بعد الإنجيل. Good. ذهبت إلى حرثي قبل الصلاة ودخلت البيت بعد الصلاة. I went to my field before the prayer and I entered the house after the prayer.
المسجد أمام بيتي وحرثي خلف بيتي.
المسجد أمام بيتي وحرثي خلف بيتي. The mosque is in front of my house and my field is behind my house.
المدرسة بين بيتي وحرثي.
المدرسة بين بيتي وحرثي. The school is between my house and my field.
هل أكلت قبل الصلاة أم بعد الصلاة؟
هل أكلت قبل الصلاة أم بعد الصلاة? Did you eat before the prayer or after the prayer? Means or. Did you eat before the prayer or after the prayer? أكلت مع أبي قبل الصلاة على المائدة في غرفة الطعام. I ate with my father before the prayer on the table in the dining room. هل ذهبت مع أبيك إلى المسجد للصلاة? Did you go with your father to the mosque for the prayer? نعم ذهبت مع أبي إلى المسجد للصلاة. Yes, I went with my father to the mosque for the prayer. I would like to invite you now to this rule number 35, which says, nouns generally accept the genitive case if they are preceded by adverbs and prepositions. Prepositions, we are familiar, and some of these adverbs are here. قبل, بعد, تحت, فوق, خلف, أمام, بين. So whenever one of them will appear before the noun, then the noun will accept what? Kasra. The final consonant of the noun will accept kasra. Example analysis. السماء فوق الأرض والأرض تحت السماء. The sky is above the earth and the earth is below the sky. فوق, above, is preceded by the noun al-ard, and taht, below, is preceded by the noun as-sama. Therefore, both nouns are in the genitive case. Let us have progress in our lesson. Masmu ummika wa aina here, because it's a double construct phrase. Ismu ummi, then ummika. Is playing dual role. For the first construct phrase, ismu it is the second noun of the construct phrase, and ummika, it is again becoming the first noun of the second construct phrase. Masmu ummika wa aina here. What is the name of your mother and where is she? Ismu ummi Maryamu wa hiya fi bayti Zayd. The name of my mother is Maryam and she is in the house of Zayd. Now please note here, we are using Maryamu. We are not using is Maryamun, whereas we are using Zayd with tanween. There are two kinds of nouns in Arabic. Nouns perfectly declined with tanween, like Zayd. If it is in the genitive case, it will be Zaydin. Fi Zaydin, bayti Zaydin. Fi bayti Zaydin, second noun of the construct phrase. It will be in genitive case. Now, for example, if I have to say, هذا زيد. هذا زيد means what? Now here, Zaid, Dal will carry what? Dhamma tanween. It will be in nominative case. And we have not yet come across the accusative case. So I'm reserving the example for the accusative case. So here now, Zaid is perfectly declined to tanween, whereas Maryam is not. So those nouns which are perfectly declined to tanween are known as munsarif. And those nouns which are not perfectly declined tanween, they are known as ghair munsarif. There are a number of categories of such. Since it is an elementary Arabic, so we have not deliberately brought all together. It's the first step which we are taking. So here, at this stage, if we just try to remember that there are two kinds of nouns. Generally, the borrowed nouns are regarded as declined without tanween, ghair munsarif. And Arabic nouns are regarded as declined with tanween, that is munsarif. Rule number 36. Nouns with regard to their vowel endings are of two kinds: perfectly declinable and declined without tanween. Perfect declinable nouns accept tanween depending on their case: dhamma tanween, kasra tanween, and fatha tanween. Whereas nouns declined without tanween, ghair munsarif, accept only two short vowels: dhamma when they are in the nominative case, and fatha for both the accusative and genitive cases. Example analysis. Ismu ummi Maryam wa hiya fi bayti Zayd. The name of my mother is Maryam, and she is in the house of Zayd. The proper name Zayd, according to Arabic usage, is perfectly declinable, munsarif. Therefore, it carries tanween. It is a kasra tanween because it is preceded by a preposition fi. Maryam is a proper noun, and according to Arabic usage, is declined without tanween, ghair munsarif. It is in the nominative case and therefore carries dhamma. Ja'a Zaydun, Ja'a Zayd. Zayd came. Zayd is in the nominative case, therefore it is carrying dhamma tanween. Ismu ukhti Zainab wa hiya dhahibatun ila al-madrasa. The name of my sister is Zainab, and she is going to the school. The proper name Zainab, according to Arabic usage, is declined without tanween, ghair munsarif, and it is in the nominative case, therefore it carries dhamma. ذهبت إلى بيت الله في مكة مع أبي وأمي للحج. I went to the house of Allah at Makkah with my father and mother for the pilgrimage. Makkah, according to Arabic usage, is declined without tanween. It is in the genitive case and carries fatha instead of kasra. Please, at this stage, don't think that many nouns are there which are غير منصرف and which may cause you the problems. There are rules, and according to those rules, generally borrowed nouns, nouns which are borrowed from outside, are treated as غير منصرف. Since this is an elementary course, so we are not bringing all rules. Inshallah, when we come to the intermediary Quranic Arabic, we may bring all such rules. But at this stage, if you are acquainted with both, that is munsarif, declined with tanween, and ghair munsarif, that is perfectly declined without tanween. That will be at this stage enough. ذهبت إلى بيت الله في مكة مع أبي وأمي للحج. I went to the house of Allah at Makkah with my father and my mother for the pilgrimage. دخلت إلى مسجد النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم في المدينة للصلاة. I entered the mosque of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam in Medina for the prayer. Kafar al-kafir, the disbeliever disbelieved. فَقُلْتُ لَهُ, then I said to him, Ya ayyuhal kafir, O you, the disbeliever, kafarta bi khaliqika wa rabbika, you disbelieved in your Creator and in your Rabb, nourisher, cherisher, guide, Lord.
الله ربي وربك وهو واحد.
Allah is my Rabb and your Rabb, and He is one. Now, Alhamdulillah, we have completed this Unit 19, and we are going to proceed to Unit 20. Again, in Unit 20, we are going to confront with number of weak roots. Now here it's da means to call. The radical fa is sound or sick? Sound. Radical ain is sound or sick? Sound. Ain. Ain. What about radical lam? Radical lam is sick. So how many possibilities are there?
Two possibilities.
Two possibilities are there. It will be either what? Wow and ya. As a matter of fact, it is wow. So da'a is originally what? Da'wa. Da'wa. Now, when we come to the five conjugations, da'a, da'at, da'a, da'at, da'awta, da'awti, da'awtu. This wow will come back, and the AP will be da'in. That is the one who calls, a propagator. Da'in, the one who invites. So da'a, da'in. Let us take the taba. Can you please identify where the sickness is there? First of all, is it sick or healthy? Sick. It is sick. Where sickness is?
Radical ain.
Radical ain. 100 out of 100. Radical ain. Sickness is there in radical ain. So how many possibilities? Two. What? Wow and ya. As a matter of fact, it is wow. It is originally what? Tawaba. Tawaba. So let us go to the five conjugations. Taba, tabat, tubta, tubti, tubtu. And our AP will be what? Taibun. Taibun. So taba means what? To repent. Taba literally means what? He repented. Ta'ib is what? The one who repents. So taba, he repented. Tabat, she repented. Tubta, you repented, masculine. Tubti, you repented, feminine. And tubto, I repented. Let us take another one. Radiya. Is it healthy or sick?
Sick.
Sick. And as a matter of fact, it takes ya. All right? So, let us see. Radiya, radiyat, radita, raditi, radito. And our AP will be what? Radin. Radin means what? The one who is pleased. So, radiya, to become pleased. All right? So let us see this conjugation. Radiya, again. Radiya, radiyat, radita, raditi, radito. Good. I think we can now read at least 2 out of this unit 20. Please.
دعوت أبي إلى مدرستي.
دعوت أبي إلى مدرستي. I invited my father to my school. Now, please let me know, abi is what grammatically? Abi. Yes?
مفعول به.
It's fine. It's maf'ul bi. It's all right. What else? Construct phrase. Idafa. Idafa. My father. And madrasati is what? Construct phrase. That is my school. My school. Next, who can read, please?
كفر الولد بالله فغضب أبوه عليه ثم تاب الولد فرضي أبوه عنه ودعا له.
كفر الولد بالله. The boy disbelieved in Allah. فغضب أبوه عليه. غضب على. غضب على. غضب is followed by على. So غضب على means to become angry. To become angry. And غضب is which kind of? Is this sound or sick? Sound. So no problem. غضب, غضبت, غضبت, غضبتي, غضبت. To become angry. So what was the meaning? كفر الولد بال فغضب أبوه عليه. So his father became angry on him. ثم تاب الولد. Then the boy repented. فرضي أبوه عنه ودعا له. رضي عن, to become pleased. So his father became pleased with him and he prayed for him. Da'a le, to pray. Da, independent, to call. And da ala, to curse. Inshallah, I'll take this next time. Barakallahu li wa lakum wal jami'il muslimin. Innahu ta'ala jawadun kareemun malikum wa ra'ufur rahim.